This is my pen. So I wanted to do a video for you guys. First off, to let you know that I will be posting more this month, coming up August. And then I wanted to do a video, because I have basically officially ended my bullet journal. So this is technically my second one. My first bullet journal was just a bunch of blank papers together, stapled together, like a traveler's notebook insert, to test it out and see if I liked it. So then this was my second one, and it's just a journal you can get at Fred Meyer's, and so yeah, sorry, on my new desk, and it's a little different. So this one went from March. Where'd it go? There it is. March all the way through July. So that's April, May, June, July. That's 5 months in this. Which is pretty good. So I have my index, which I need to finish filling out a few of these. But here at a glance, I had my 2017 goals, my bucket list, my wish list, which I can mark off. My neighbor was so cool and gave me a soda stream. So that's off my wish list now. And then I went straight in. So, it's pretty plain most of the time. I've got lots of empty spaces. This is about when I started my new weekly, and I love the color on it. So, there's another one. Here's one of the monthlies when I changed from the calendar to the vertical. And then there's another pretty one. Where is the one I wanted to show you? There's July's. So I added some stickers and stamps and things. There's another colorful one. Here it is. Nope. Okay, so it is back here. There it is. So I added in some stamping and a sticker, a couple of stickers that I stamped and colored. Now it did run through. It did shadow, but I was okay with that. And then just our usual, I did try the vertical Dutch door. Didn't really work. So then this last week, I tried the horizontal Dutch door, and I actually really love that. So that's basically my last week. A lot more colorful, which I love color. And then just the end of things. So where is it? There it is. So I just got this little spread. Not very colorful, but it's what I wanted to do with my new bullet journal. So I have an add, to try, to remove, to keep, and review. And this is what I got from Boho Berry when she was doing hers. What's working and what's not working. So what's working for me are the weeklies and the dailies. And then having the meal, basically dinners, because that's what we eat all together. What's not working is the calendar. The calendar's okay. I do like the vertical calendar. It just, I'm going to try the one that Boho Berry's been doing, where it's got 3 sections. So all day, morning, and evening. Journaling, I want to write more. and journal more. So I'm going to create my own journaling book that's different. I have not been tracking water. I have not been tracking my food or exercise, which I want to start doing. So those are things that I have to think about how I want to add those in. I do want to keep the yearly goals, and my one little word for the year, which I need to figure out how to add that in. I was going to take out the year at a glance, but I found a different way to do that. And then YouTube and video ideas all within a page layout. It's not working for me because once I get done with it, I don't go back and look at it. So I worked on a different system. So that's kind of what I have so far. So what I did is I thought long and hard about what I wanted to do for my next one, because I went out and bought another one because I love it, but I think I'm going to use this as a journaling, my second one, because I haven't used it yet. So I think I want to use that as a journaling. And then I went out and I bought Discbound. These are the Toll. I don't know if you can read that. Let's see, can we get light? Nope. Okay. But it's T-U-L, Toll, and I got it at Office Depot. These are the 2-inch. And the reason I got the 2-inchers, they were $5, and it came with 12, but I don't need 12. That would give me like an 8.5 by 11, you know, or 8.5 by whatever, sheet. Binder, and I didn't really want one that big. I want something that I can throw in my bag easily, but I wanted to combine my daily journaling with my work planner, because I do it together essentially all day, and I also wanted to do a bit of combine my writing in here as well. So I'll probably do a separate in-depth video about the writing, because I know it's pretty popular. So the only thing that I bought for this was the discs. I bought a papers, like an essay or research paper folder at Goodwill for 99 cents. And it was a regular 8.5 by 11, and it had pocket page protectors in it and stuff. And I cut it down to the size I wanted. And I bought graph paper and lined paper. And then I just recently bought some blank paper. And that's pretty much it. Everything else... Oh, and some little tabs. But everything else I already had around the house. So, yeah. And it only took me 2 days to put it together. It was really difficult to get the discs to stay straight until I got quite a bit of paper in here. And I think it's because it's so big. It's a 2-inch. So I have my covers. And the great thing about this is that it's like the Happy Planner. It just pulls off. So I can change my covers as the season hits, which will be really cool because, you know, for Halloween and Christmas and all that. So here's my cover. This is a little pocket page that I can put my ID and stuff in. And it's just an old Project Life thing that I had that I washi taped and cut holes in it because it was kept falling out. It wasn't very thick. And then I used washi tape on this side to close where I had cut it because I couldn't find my heat tool at the moment. I'm a little disorganized. My fuse tool. Once I find that, though, I'll fix that. This was a coloring page I printed out from online. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do here yet, but this is a divider. So these are the tabs I bought. And they're just little sticky tabs that you can write on. So this will be my year at a glance. And I do like having a year at a glance because I do look at it with the kids, especially school coming up and my husband's days off and things that we have to do. And with this, I now have more room to add things. So I went all the way to the end of the year. And then anything for 2018, I have a spot for it. And then I have another blank sheet. And so to try this out and see if this would work like this. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that. My son came through. Okay, as I was saying, I wasn't sure if this would work the way I was thinking it would. So even though I already had set up this last week in my other bullet journal, because that's what ended it, I set it up in here too. So I kind of did it the same way. I did a Dutch door, and you know, played with boxes and things. And this is what I love about this, is that I can just whoop. And these are, again, these are bigger ones, but they're sticky adhesive ones. So I've got my shopping list, you know, bills, the days, and then up top I have my work things that I need to get done. So, and then this was one that I had made from another planner, and I just modified it to this. And it's Inuyasha and Kagome. And this is my favorite anime of all time. This is what first got me really started on anime. So, that's July. And then I had a July financial paper sheet, insert, whatever you want to call it. But because I had things listed, I didn't want to show it on camera, and I had to set up for next month anyways. So this is what it looks like. So I'll put the date, what I bought, how many I bought, the price, and where I bought them. And that could be anything from a specialty grocery item, or a craft item, or birthday present, you know, whatever. So there's that. And then I've got some work stuff and some notes in here. And then this is a folder that I already had. And I love how it's, you know, see-through, and it's got pockets. And I still got to clean it, but I just cut it down and then cut the holes in it. So that I had a divider and a pocket. So then this is all my collections. So my wish list, my bucket list, to be read, and current books that I have read so far this year. And then I had seen somebody had a book stamp for like a bookshelf, and I gotta go find out where they got it, because that was so cool. I really won't like that. I might take like little slivers of paper and make them into books too. So that's all I've got for collections so far. And then I've got my work section. So I have my writing. And that goes all right here. I have calendars. So these have the calendars for my YouTube schedule, as well as Etsy store and our web store and stuff. And they're not really decorated. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. And then I have a finances tab. Now this was just paper that I had made it into a tab before, and for one of the Target planners, and I just repunched it, and I don't care that it has so many holes in it. So there's that. And again, I have just the same thing for the business that I had for my personal finances. And then I have a YouTube. So this is, ideas, plans, videos, things of that nature, all in one thing. And then I have our Etsy stuff. So the business, what I have photoed, what I don't. I'm going to be printing out an inventory list and putting it in here. What I want to learn how to make. And then I've got some, not mood boards, but, you know, some ideas of things I wouldn't mind trying or inspire me, that are really cool. And then I have a social media tab. And I haven't quite 100% figured out what to put in that yet. I want to track and be more active on social media. I'm just not sure how I want to do that. And then I have this came with the Target dollar spot. And it's just a folder that I'm putting receipts in at the moment. And it's a tab, but I don't have anything back here. And then, because I like to color, and my husband's been using my computers in the evening to write because his pretty much died, I printed out some coloring sheets that I could just sit in the evening when he's busy with my computer, and I can, if I don't feel like reading or journaling or writing, you know, handwriting things, I can just sit and color. So yeah, and I just printed these out and trimmed them down. And then I have my graph paper and my line paper. And this is just regular school wide rolled lined that I cut down to fit in. And that's all I have. So yeah, I'm really loving this. I'm loving being able to take, you know, things in and out. Not only just to work on them, but to move things around. I can take notes on things that I'm reading or ideas I have. And it's not too bad to carry it either. And I love that I don't need any special paper. I mean, I can just take anything I want to do and just print it out, punch the holes, and stick it where I want to stick it. Now, I do not have the punch for it. So what I have been using is the cover, and then I mark where the holes are, and then I use a hole punch. Just a regular old one-hole punch to punch the holes, and then my scissors to cut the little notch. And that's been working just fine. So for now, I don't think I'm going to invest in the punch, because it's money that I would rather spend on something else. So yeah, so that is my new bullet journal. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Leave them in the comments. Like, subscribe, and have fun, I guess. Alright, bye!